So this is the last video of equipment regarding power chairs and electric carts going through our airports. As you can observe, this particular chair is very large. It takes 75 amps hour power source, a couple of boxes under the seat of the chair. This particular chair is a recliner. If you take those boxes and substitute the size of the existing power sources from 75 to 31, you would have a big gap in the box. And can either use a single box or both of them, and can go through the airport's checkpoints undetected, either with chemical, explosives, guns, and other types of contraband, because those boxes are not inspected. Those boxes are only sampled, and afterwards those lids, they are not lifted and inspected in them. So this is the example of an electric cart. Also, this equipment can be easily modified, and the equipment then of course can become very dangerous. As you know, some of these units, they have very highly complicated electronics. They are in the program mode, and got the timing device in the control box. You got huge power sources. And not only chemicals, but guns can also go through. And also, I spoke before, this is not to scare you, but it's only to show you the danger of these gaps, because these are not being checked. And I tried myself, sent some information in, was rejected, got only a comment. This is the hand control. With this hand control, you can change the parameters of the control box or the control module. You can change those features so the chair can go faster or slower. It changes the turning ratio. So if you have no knowledge of power chairs, maybe you should do some research and verify for yourself the basics of it, so then you would understand the danger of this equipment after going through our checkpoints. The equipment are unchecked, can be easily used for the worst, and a lot of people are not aware of it. So this is the chair that's most dangerous. Not only this, but cushions of these chairs also can be modified. However, the cushions are inspected by doing a swipe of the outside for residual. But in terms of the chair itself, there is absolutely no inspection whatsoever. So you make your own decision and what you think it's important. You can email the government, tsa.gov, and make sure that you put some information in, that you are very aware of it, and you can write it down. You think that should be done, something about it. The inspection should be more thorough, And as long as we don't demand from them an action, these chairs won't be checked until disaster takes place, because they work as reactive, not proactive. But the danger is there. It's very vivid, it's very present, and certainly you do not want to be in an aircraft with these in the hold of the aircraft. I think you have the right of knowing it, so at least you are prepared. I'm not talking bad about people or the users of these equipment whatsoever. It's not the intention. It's not the intention of complicating their lives. It is a simple fact that some people, they have great thoughts, they are great people, but some people, they take advantage of the system for their own, and with those people we should be concerned with. We should never be rude, never having a condescending spirit towards them, yet we must be matured and understand that the danger is very there and should be dealt with. In terms of liability, no big deal. We can train people as we train for security and procedures. This is an area that can be taught very easily. An inspection such as these would take at the very most 5 minutes. With medical equipment in it or not. A person can be trained, and having at the very least per shift an individual from TSA that can check this equipment and making sure that they go in the aircraft safely. So put your remarks in, and please make sure to log on to www.tsa.gov and put in your demand, because if we don't demand, these won't be done. For the fact that they are reactive people in charge and not proactive. They only make changes when they are forced and when there are consequences. But the danger remains.